How to know if your cat is dying. A cat nearing the end of his or her life may exhibit certain behaviors that will let you know it's almost time. The cat may refuse to eat or drink, have a lower energy level and experience weight loss. Many cats instinctively seek out solitude during their final days. Recognizing the signs that your cat is dying will help you provide the best possible end-of-life care for your pet. Part 1. Watching for signs. 1. Feel the cat's heartbeat. A lowered heart rate is a sign that the cat may be getting weaker and nearing death. A healthy cat's heart rate is between 140 and 220 beats per minute, BPM. A very sick or weak cat's heart rate may drop to a fraction of the normal rate, indicating death could be near. Here is how to measure your cat's heart rate. Place your hand over your cat's left side, right behind his front leg. Use a stopwatch or your smartphone to count the number of beats you feel in 15 seconds. Multiply the number by 4 to get the heart rate beats per minute. Assess whether the BPM is at a healthy or below normal level. A very weak cat's blood pressure will drop as well, but this can't be measured without special equipment. 2. Check the cat's breathing. A healthy cat takes between 20 and 30 breaths per minute. If a cat's heart has become weak, the lungs operate less effectively and less oxygen is pumped into the bloodstream. This causes rapid breathing as the cat struggles for oxygen, followed by slow, labored breathing as the lungs fill with fluid and breathing becomes very difficult. Monitor your cat's breathing in the following way. Sit near your cat and quietly listen to her breathing. Watch her abdomen rise and fall with each breath. Use a stopwatch or your smartphone to count how many breaths she takes in 60 seconds. If she is breathing quite rapidly and heavily, or if she seems to be taking very few breaths, she may be close to the end. 3. Take the cat's temperature. A healthy cat's temperature is between 100 and 102.5 degrees Fahrenheit. A cat nearing death will have a lower body temperature. As the heart weakens, the body temperature begins to drop below 100. You can check your cat's temperature in the following ways. Use a thermometer. If you have a pet thermometer, take your cat's temperature in his ear. If not, you can use a digital rectal thermometer to take the temperature of pets. Set the thermometer, insert it slightly into the cat's rectum, and wait for it to beep to learn the temperature. If you don't have a thermometer, feel his paws. If they're cool to the touch, this could be a sign that his heart is slowing down. 4. Monitor the cat's eating and drinking. It is very common for cats to stop eating and drinking toward the end of their lives. Notice whether your cat's food and water dish seem to always be full. Your cat may also exhibit physical signs of anorexia, such as a wasted look from losing weight, loose skin and sunken eyes. Check the cat's waist as well. A cat who is no longer eating or drinking will have lower output and darker urine. As the cat weakens, he may have low or no control over his urinary tract and bowels, so you may notice accidents around the house. 5. See if the cat has an odor. When a cat's organs begin to shut down, toxins build up in the body and cause a bad smell. If your cat is near death, her breath and body may have a foul odor that gets worse and worse over time, since she has no way of eliminating toxins. 6. See if the cat seeks solitude. In the wild, a dying cat understands that it is more vulnerable to predators, so it seeks out a place where it can pass away in peace. A cat who is dying may instinctively hide in and out of the way room, under furniture or somewhere outside. 7. Take your cat to the vet. If you notice any signs that your cat is ill, take him to the vet right away. Many of the signs of imminent death are also signs of severe illness that could be cured with proper treatment. Don't assume that because your cat exhibits these signs, he is definitely about to die. There could still be hope. For example, chronic kidney disease is common among older cats. The symptoms of the disease are very similar to end-of-life symptoms. With proper intervention, however, a cat with chronic kidney disease could live for many years. Cancer, lower urinary tract disease, and tapeworms are also examples of potentially curable problems with symptoms similar to those of a cat who is dying. Part 2. Making your cat comfortable. 1. Consult with your vet about end-of-life care. Once it has been determined that medical intervention will not significantly prolong your cat's life, you'll want to talk with your vet about how to make your cat as comfortable as possible in her final days. Depending on your cat's symptoms, the vet may provide a prescription for pain medication, equipment to help her eat and drink, or bandages and salve to dress a wound. Many owners are now turning to home hospice care to ease their pet's passing. The owners provide round-the-clock care to keep their pets healthy and comfortable for as long as possible. If you don't feel comfortable administering a certain form of treatment, you might be able to set up frequent appointments with your vet to get your cat the care she needs. 2. Provide a soft, warm bed. Sometimes the best thing you can do for a cat who is nearing the end of his life is provide warm, cozy place to rest. At this point your cat probably isn't moving around very much, so he's probably spending most of his time in his bed. You can make his favorite place to sleep more comfortable by providing extra soft blankets. Make sure your cat's bedding is kept clean. Wash the blankets every couple of days in hot water. Don't use a highly perfumed detergent, since this could be irritating to your cat. If your cat is experiencing incontinence, line the bed with towels that you can easily change out each time your cat urinates. 3. Help your cat eliminate comfortably. Sometimes cats have trouble making it to the litter box to relieve themselves normally. If your cat is too weak to get up, you may have to carry her to the litter box every few hours. Talk with your vet about getting a sling for your cat to help her eliminate more comfortably. 4. Monitor your cat's pain level. Your cat may be in severe pain even if she doesn't cry or flinch when you touch her. Cats exhibit pain more quietly, but with careful observation you should be able to tell when she is having a hard time. Look for the following signs of suffering. The cat is acting more reclusive than usual. The cat is panting or struggling for breath. The cat shows reluctance to move. The cat is eating or drinking even less than usual. 5. Decide whether euthanasia is appropriate. The decision to euthanize a cat is never an easy one. Many cat owners would prefer to allow their pets to die naturally at home instead. However, if your cat's suffering becomes extreme, you may decide that euthanizing him is the more humane choice. Call your vet to help you decide when the time has come. Keep a diary of your cat's level of suffering and pain. When the bad days outnumber the good days, days when your cat can get up and move around or breathe easily, it might be a good time to talk with your vet about ending your pet's suffering. If you choose euthanasia, the vet will administer a sedative followed by a medication that causes him to pass away peacefully. The process is painless and takes between 10 and 20 seconds. You may choose to stay in the room with your pet or wait outside. Part 3. Handling the end. 1. Take care of your cat's remains. If your cat dies at home, it's important to store the body in a cool place until you're able to proceed with cremation or burial plans. This ensures that the body won't deteriorate or become a hazard to your family's health. Wrap the cat carefully in plastic, such as a plastic bag, and store the body in a cool place, such as a freezer or on a cold concrete floor. If your cat is euthanized, the vet will properly store the body for you. 2. Decide between cremation and burial. If you would like to have your cat cremated, talk with your vet about options in your area. If you would prefer to bury your cat, research local pet cemeteries where you can have your cat interred. In some states it is legal to bury your pet on your property, while in other places it is not legal. Before deciding where to bury your pet, research your local laws. It is illegal to bury your cat in a public park or other public land. 3. Consider grief counseling after the death of your pet. The death of a pet can be extremely difficult. It's normal to feel deep sadness once your pet has passed away. Make an appointment with a grief counselor who specializes in helping people who have lost pets. Your veterinarian may be able to refer you to a qualified counselor. Tips. Be sure to consult with your vet at the first sign of illness in your cat. It is possible that medical intervention could significantly extend your cat's life.